Eric Evans asks, do you 3D print at home? What printer do you run? So Eric Evans, I do 3D print at home. I will say, my 3D printer that is my workhorse that I go to the most is the Sovol SV01. The Sovol SV01 printed TPU. TPU is the flex filament that's usually used to make mini quad accessories. Printed TPU for me just fine out of the box. I have a good profile for it. It has been rock solid. I have had to replace the PTFE tube in the hot end one time, and it was after printing like it was after like 25 or 30 hours of printing. I just printed a bunch of these big multi-GP gate hinges. And so the SV01 is solid for me. If I have an Ender 2, if you decide to get a printer, the Ender 2 is a solid choice. The Ender 2 can print flex filament, even though it's a Bowden tube design instead of a direct drive design. Some people will tell you, oh no, you don't want that. The thing about the Ender 2, or the Ender 3, I'm sorry, that's my bad. I don't know why I said Ender 2. I blame COVID. Yeah, right? That's anytime I have a brain fart, just blame COVID, right? The Ender 3, I apologize. The Ender 3, it's solid. The thing about the Ender 3 is that it is so cheap and so popular that you can almost always find somebody who can help you with it if you have problems. Whereas a less mainstream printer like the Sovol is a good printer, and there's a lot of resources out there, but not as many as with the Ender 3. So the Ender 3 will print TPU. You'll just have to go a little slower. And the thing is that if you just search for Ender 3 Pro TPU Cura Slicer profile, somewhere out there, someone's got a perfect Ender 3 profile that'll do a good job for you. Okay. So that's easy to recommend. I also have a Prusa Mini. I bought a Prusa Mini. I haven't made a video about it yet. I probably will make one eventually. I bought a Prusa Mini because I had to know. I wanted to know. The promise of the Prusa printers is that you buy the Prusa printer and you use Prusa Slicer and you use Prusa filament and then you just frickin' print. And you don't have to do all this BS. And I have to say that as long as I'm printing anything except TPU, it pretty much lives up to that. But at least I did not get good results. I should probably try a new spool of TPU before I say finally. That's why I haven't made the video yet. I didn't get great results. The thing is, I could print TPU with my Sovol, this exact same roll of filament. Maybe it's got moisture in it or something. I don't know. But the Sovol printed it fine. I put it in the Prusa. I went to Prusa Slicer. I selected TPU as the material. I selected their default profile and I printed, and it didn't give me great results. Which is fine, because any 3D printer you expect to have to tune to get good results, but the whole reason you might pay $500 for the Prusa Mini instead of $250 for an Ender is that it's going to give you better results. And at least for flex filament, I didn't find that to be true. So, yeah. Interestingly, my Ender 3, I upgraded it. I put a BL Touch on it. That went well. I put a dual Z rail on it because I was tired of the Z-axis sagging. That went well. I upgraded the hot end to a frickin' Hemera hot end, an extruder. And it doesn't print any better than it did before. And that makes me sad. Because that thing, like $110 for the Hemera hot end. Like half the price of the printer itself. And I thought, now I will really be able to print TPU. This thing's going to be a monster. Prints okay. Not great. So. Don't know. I wonder if the Hemera is actually not all it's cracked up to be. I wonder if the Chimera is actually a little bit of a hype. And I've heard other people say the Chimera is very, very finicky. So. Now, Hero Psycho in my Discord. What printer did he just get? That frickin' the DJI guys made. The one the DJI guys made. What is that? What is it called? Brundlefly, the affiliate link can be bookmarked. Yes, sir. And I also love your username. Yeah, hold on. It's the Bamboo Lab X1. So, Hero Psycho, a guy in my Discord, got this Bamboo Lab printer, and holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, hang on. He's been showing prints, and literally, he's like, I just loaded the STL and hit print. He showed me a... How fast was the benchy he showed me? Was it like a 20-minute benchy? That's ridiculously fast. He's been just showing these prints that are insane with like no tuning whatsoever. And this damn printer is expensive as hell. But at least this one guy on my Discord seems to say that it is 1,000% living up to its promise. If you're looking for a 3D printer that let's see what he's got. I'm sure there's some stuff he showed here on the 3D printing page of my Discord server. How far back do I have to go to find him talking about the damn thing? Oh no, people have been talking too much. Stop talking too much. I'm trying to find things. All right, well, I don't know how long we want to sit here and scroll to see this discussion. Oh, we're almost there. Yeah. So, here, hang on. It's deeply upsetting considering all the BS I went through just to print TPU, much less multi-material. This thing is gosh darn effortless. He's raving about this Bamboo Lab printer. So he got it for like $700 as part of the Kickstarter. It's like $1,300 now. And I don't know. That's a lot of money. Where's more of Hero Psycho's prints? All these people talking about things that I'm not looking for this exact moment are really frustrating. I'm going to find out he's sponsored by Bamboo Lab. If only there were a way I could, like, just search for only his messages. Ha ha ha! Man scrolls through Discord channel on live stream. 600 people waiting. All right, well, forget about it. Oh, there it is. What is that? Nope, that's a different person. All right, that's enough. So the Bamboo Lab thing, apparently it's not just hype. Okay, let's move on. That's my 3D printing spiel for the day.